Hello, welcome to Blow Harvest History, and yes, we're going to be doing something a little different today. We're going to be looking at this. No, it's not Blow Harvest Toys. I haven't got it on the wrong channel. You are not watching the wrong channel. This is a Speight's doll from around 1914, maybe a bit later. So we're going to follow the history of Speight's doll factory today.
This is Corporation Street. The council actually bought the street, called it Corporation Street. It wasn't a north one, Corporation Street. At the beginning, and just there where you can see the Carrigills, we'll go closer to it. It was where Speight's factory, Speight's shop used to be. It wasn't the factory. I thought it was the factory. It was the actual shop where it was an actual barbers, not a doll factory. Now I don't know if they did sell the dolls in there. I don't think they did, because I'll show you in a bit. They did sell the dolls on the market. They might have sold them here as well during the week. Yeah. All these years living here and not knowing about this. This is why I'm doing.
So this is 12 Corporation Street, and this is around 1910. But as you can see, it's W. Speight's Ladies and Gentlemen's Hairdressing Salon and Shop. By the records, by about 1914, the business belongs to Holmes and Son, who describe themselves as medical electricians in addition to hairdressers and perfumers. Now, the reason this piqued my interest is I was reading a book about the toy industry from the 1800s, and it did say around 1914, during the war, all the dolls used to come from Germany, and obviously we was at war with Germany at that time, so all imports were banned. So the government was wanting companies to make products that we couldn't get anymore. Now, I don't know if Speight's had already gone into doll manufacture because of what we see here about the business of preparers and merchants of human hair. Manufactures all classic and human hair, specialists for ladies' wear, etc., etc., including doll hair. And it's interesting, they do say manufacture of lampshades as well, which we'll go on to in a bit. So really it was a natural progression for them to start making dolls. And also this article I found about Speight's trying to get more sugar, which looks like it's during the war, but it also says that they are on Bradford Road, which is interesting because Speight's, the company, did have premises on Bradford Road later on.
So right, we're on Union Street now, and this is where Speight's factory actually was. You can see the buildings here. It's been cut off. So we're going to have a look. And the boundaries there. It was the post office until 1914, I do believe they took over. I think this is all hearsay and me thinking that look at this, that they were making dolls before 1914, before the war broke out, but with Germany not being able to export their dolls to the UK started building them, started making them, and look at that, you can tell there. That's been cut off. So with it raining, I can't get the drone up, unfortunately. I would love to have got an overhead plan, but we'll look at the overhead plans as it was. So you can see the outline of where the building used to be, just here. Amazing. So this is where Speight's doll factory actually was. just think of the history. And yes, the town hall is gone in and it's throwing it down, but we're here to do these things. Look at this, look at these buildings, these buildings. That used to be the club and it looks like it's empty now, like most of the buildings around here. But there's like a mill building there. There's so much history I could actually look into, but we're doing space at the moment. And you can tell it's on a slope. Now look at these. We've got a little window here. It's just amazing. Got a little window. Look at that tiny little window. Looks like it's been filled in. Now up to there. So yeah, fantastic. So right, so there was Spitz Barbers stroke doll hospital doll shop. I've had a lot of requests about asking about the dolls hospital, which I'm doing a bit of research on, but I found out that it was in Hodgson's, or was Hodgson's, so I'm assuming that Hodgson's department store had the toy department upstairs, and it was a part of the thing that they fixed dolls, and it was called the Dolls Hospital, even if it wasn't called the Dolls Hospital. So it's the market where the dolls were sold. I thought that was shut. It is kind of shut, but we're going to trying to get an idea where the Spitz stall would have stood. So we've got the pictures and we've got the roofing. We can try and match it up. Well, this is getting redone as well, which is a shame. And this is another video I could be doing. But there we go. That is where Spitz sold their dolls. As you can see, it is Tuesday. It is historically a half a day. There's J&B's there, J&B's, anyways across the road, but that's another video I'm going to be doing. Gathering evidence on J&B's. I want to get the drone down here though. I can get the drone down here and get right up to that top, because there used to be a cafe up there that's seated 200. I know it's unbelievable, but there we go. So there we go. Dewsbury Market. Spitz. So the dolls.
The building seen here on the left was Spitz in 1930s Batley car. At this time the company made lampshades, and a vast array of prestigious lampshades are on display in their showroom. The mill yard in the foreground led off to Mill Road, just above the park, and the stone gates in the centre was the entry to a winding drive that led to Field House, where the Spitz family lived for decades. Spitz showrooms was frequently visited by buyers from John Lewis, Harrods, Bainbridge and Peter Jones, etc. Spitz moved to Mirfield in 1960 and the whole area was demolished for housing. So Spitz Limited stayed in lighting up until around 2010 when they were wound down, and they no longer exist, unfortunately. So hope you enjoyed that little look into a lost local company. I've tried to get the correct information. I know some of it is a bit vague, but it's quite hard to find. If anybody's got some information on Spitz and the doll factory and anything like that, please get in touch. I can do an update on this video. As I say in the video, I'm going to do J&B's and caddies as well. If you've got any information on those, please again contact me. And I will see you next time. Let's look after us history.